Okay, so we're doing more multiplication now, but this one is going to be a little revision of a thing we did a long time ago. So let's say we had to multiply 5 by 37. Okay, now you could use your calculator, or you could do a sum like 37 over 5, or 30, yeah, 7 5s are 35. So 7 multiplied by 5 is 35. Put the 5 here, carry the 3, and 5 3s are 15, plus 3 is 18, and you get 185. But another way we learned to do it was the area method. So we'd have a big rectangle, say this is 5, and this is 37. But instead of having 37, we could split it into a 30 and a 7, okay? So now we have two rectangles. This is 30 by 5, which is equal to, well, 5 3s are 15 and the 0, so that's 150. And this is 7 by 5, which is equal to 35. And we can add these two numbers together to get 185. So 185 was our answer. Now we're going to use this for algebra. So let's go on to the next slide. So say we have 3 multiplied by x plus 5. Now that's our multiplication symbol, not to be confused with the letter x or the variable x. So 3 by x plus 5. So let's draw a rectangle, and one side will be 3 and the other side will be x plus 5. Oops. X plus 5. And another way of writing that is, instead of having the whole thing being x plus 5, we'll split that up into x and 5. So let me rub that out. So I'll write that out again, that rectangle. And we'll have 3, and this part is x, and this part is 5. So now the area of this rectangle is 3 by 6. So let's go 3 by x. So 3 by x, which is equal to 3x. And this bit is 3 by 5, which is equal to 15. So we can add them together, and it's 3x plus 15. Remember, we can only add like terms, so this is an x term and this is doesn't have any variables, so we can't add them together directly. We can't just arrive at 18, so it's just 3x plus 15 is the answer. Now in the next slide we're going to do something very, very similar, and I'm going to give you a chance to do it yourself, and then I'll go through it. Now the last time we had 3 multiplied by x plus 5. So the only thing that's different here is that instead of a 5 we have a y. So 3 multiplied by x plus y. So let's draw our rectangle again. Draw it nice and big so we have lots of room. We're going to have a 3 on this side, and then so the 3 becomes 3 here, and then the x plus y is going to be over here. So I'm just going to split it up into an x and a y. So that's x and that's y. So x plus y is the whole length of it. So now we can do our 3 multiplied by x is 3 multiplied by x, which is equal to 3x. And then 3 multiplied by y. 3 multiplied by y is equal to 3y. And then we add the two areas together. So this is the area of this rectangle, and 3y is the area of this rectangle. And to get the area of the whole thing, we just add the two things together. 3x plus 3y. Now they're not like terms, so we can't just say it's 6x or it's 6y. We have to just write it out as 3x plus 3y. And that's our answer. So if you look back at the original thing, 3 multiplied by x plus y, you see the answer is 3x, which is there, plus 3y, which is there. So I like to do it this way to make sure I know what I'm doing, but when you get used to it, you can just say, okay, well, it's 3 by x plus y, and you can just write out equals 3x plus 3y. Now the last one we're going to do is going to be similar to the 3 by x plus y, and I'll show it to you on the next slide. So in this one we have p multiplied by x plus y, so we can write that, we can write the p in brackets, and then the x plus y in brackets as well, that's fine. So again, I'm just going to try my rectangle method, okay? So imagine that this is a rectangle, p is the length of one side and x plus y is the length of another side. Draw a nice big one here. Might look like a square, it's just a sketch. Let's put p at the top this time, and we're going to put x plus y here, so I'm going to put x on one side and y on the other side. So I'm just going to split that up some way. This is going to be x, basically the length from here to here is x, and this is going to be y, which is the length from here to here, and the whole length of that is x plus y, which is the same thing here. So to get the area, let's get the area of the two smaller rectangles. That's going to be p by x, which is equal to just px. And down here we have p by y, which is just equal to py. So if we want to get the area of the whole rectangle, we just have to add the area of this rectangle to this rectangle. So are these like terms, px and py? Nope, because the x and y are different terms. The p's are fine, but the x and y are different. So we just have to, the area then, the area is equal to px plus py. If you're happy to just look at this and go, okay, well, it's px multiply or plus py, and you might just write down the answer, px plus py. That's all there is to it.